months ago. Oh, this what twin again? Is it possible?
It was amazing. All right, let's take a look at some.
Is it possible that oh, the one I did a message where something didn't work out and they chose crack over pure coke. Shake and bake over pure cocaine. And you were the pure coke. With the twin, there's a possibility that the universe didn't want you with that particular individual, that they have a twin. And this twin could be the one. You see, there's something going on where two people that are meant to be together, they do something that they do. It could be the sex that you have, what you do for other people, your consistent frequency together. You're best friends, you to have each other's backs, you would kill for each other. It's balance that does something to the atmosphere, the universe. These other beings don't like it. That's why they separate. When you even attempt to get together, because we're being watched and everything is being heard, you pretty much have to move different. You have to put in different kind of work than to get this person, to get them into your life. So the smart thing would be to not tell a fucking soul that you're interested. As soon as you do that, I guarantee you have at least one individual, and this is super lowballing, that's going to try and stop it, and they will incorporate. And if people say, I don't want no parts of it, leave them alone, then they will create false evidence saying, well, they did this to you. I didn't want to tell you. It's what we choose to believe, though, in the end. Tell me about this. How many months? Find out. I'm going to use my pendulum, I guess. I just heard 9, but I'm not sure. Let me see this for a minute. I got to clean this off.
Submissions of any kind are not accepted by MTV or the
Clear
producer.
that. Is it 1 month? No, clear that. Is it 2 months? 3? Is it more than 9 months? Then I would say between 9 and 11 months ago. Black. It could be somebody that's black or has black in them. And yep. Biracial. Ooh. I see why they would be quiet about it. And I don't think this has anything to do with someone trying to stop them. It could be just the family that they have in their life or yours. Tell me about that's what this feels like on the planet, though. Upside down and backwards. Nobody lied about something, right? No, it wasn't. It was 9 to 11 months ago. Your friends are lying to you. There's also somebody, oh, that's truth. That's what it is. Okay. What else is up with this, though? I also see that there's someone that lying about how long they've been sober. Jeremy, Jess, it seems to be J.E. Jen. This is the child magical in reverse. Chosen. No, you're not. Not the kind of chosen I'm guessing that you need to be for this particular situation. Tell me about this chosen Leo. You're not strong enough of an individual for whatever this is. You're too weak. And this is also your intuition, man. There's someone else that's way too intuitive. If this is, again, there seems to be a lot of forced separation. It doesn't have to be relationship. This is bosses and employees, friends, family, and relationships. Now, a lot of it is because your intuition screwed up, is because you did not stop getting high, and you did not stop drinking. And you're trying to force, this feels like forced intuition. You're forcing telepathic powers, or I mean, you can barely hold yourself up. Not to mention, are you riding a bicycle? This doesn't feel like beach cruiser because I choose to on Sunday. This feels like everywhere I go, I'm riding my bike, or you're about to, goddammit. Yeah, I'll tell you what, this has a lot to do with the message I just gave, with being worthy enough to be with someone, or a job. It's, look at this woman here. You don't have to be an earth sign. You're a business owner. You're responsible with money. I'll tell you what, another thing I see. Here it goes. There was a lie told about you, possibly, and when you drank or did drugs last. And with this here, it always reminds me of a signature. There could be some forgery here, even if it's just a fake text, some lie about, and I'm guessing it has something to do with money or getting some type of assistance in some way. This is your wife lying about something because she needs constant attention from you. She's very immature. Is this your child? You can't tell the difference between who the child is and the wife is, but it feels like your child is more mature than your wife. What a judgmental bitch. You know what's crazy to me is they even lied and said that your daughter or son was smoking crack or meth. And I wouldn't be surprised if they even created some type of video, or what was it? Rigged up. Right, it was all rigged. I mean, look at this. You can tell that it's her. Look, I see. Wait, is that Dad? No. Here. Dad. And dead, too. They have filters to make you look like a grandma, which would be aging, which would make you look like, to me, it would make you look like you are on drugs. Yeah, malice. Look at this shit. It's not even bad. It's malice she has towards your child, sir. And then there's Soul. S-O-L-E. She did this by herself. I'm guessing that your kid, or they got sober. And they did it by themselves. And that's why she's pissed. Because all she does is judge. I wouldn't be surprised if your wife, or your yeah, it's a wife, no doubt. Whether this is a mom or a stepmom, is an addict. And it could be to hide the fact that she's one. Usually with these types of narcissistic, this is a grandiose narcissist. Everything that they do is okay. There's an excuse for everything that they do. Open your eyes is what I heard. Open your eyes. I want to find out some more about this wife. Drag race. They could be in drag. Competition. Very competitive, man. One step away from the cuckoo bin. I'll tell you what, I'm going to apologize to all the cuckoo birds. I apologize. That was insulting to you. This is way beyond cuckoo. She doesn't want her near you. And it's logic. I love logistics. I really do. Logically, this is it. Well, I want to go see them. You may not have spoken to your dad in a while. I want to go see him. Well, I don't want you to. Well, normally someone like you, because I know you're competitive and I know that you're a little bit evil when it comes to this shit, I would think you would want me to see them that way. If your child was really looking like a drug addict and really down and out, this is the type of bitch that would want to bring them around. Isn't that how it was with family dysfunctions? Didn't she invite them over because she knew that they were down and out so she could dress better and look better? That should tell you something right there. If you haven't seen your father or stepfather in a while and you're wondering why they're not reaching out, I'm gonna bet my ass on that. I love my tits and I love my ass. I don't bet them very often, but I will on this one. I know I'm right. I'm gonna guess that he could have said, well, I don't know I can't just go by what you say anymore because you lie to me almost about everything and I can tell in your face that you don't like them. And it's not sitting right with me. Pay attention to how you feel. Yeah, man. And then she showed pictures. Here, I got a picture. My son, I'm going to post this picture on my community board. This is how fucking sick people are. My son sent me a picture when I went out to eat with him the other night. He said, yeah, I saw this picture of me and you, and it was such a great picture. He sent it to me. Wait till you see the shit what somebody did to my face. You'd have to enlarge it totally to see that somebody took a pen and they drew eyeliner on the one side of my picture, and then they blacked out my other eye to make my eyes look fucked up, like I'm mentally challenged, we'll say. What is it with you broads? The crazy thing is the one who I believe did it, I look like your sister. You are a very judgmental woman. And you don't get it from your mother. I don't know, you must be the dad trait. Been in a flash mob. I'm drawn to mob. Yeah. Tell me about this flash mob. That would also be to me running with the pack, but what is this? If you were in the mafia or some type of organization, cartel, I just heard, you could have actually walked away from this, and that could be another thing that she was using against you. Well, they're connected to the mafia. These days, that's what you want. Yeah, you want that shit. I mean, you always did, really. There's a possibility that if you're still connected to this shit, you're going to find out that there's been a disconnect between you and your father because of this other woman, that they're watching where she goes. Look at this freaking manipulate. This could be a cult. A cartel / cult. Are you deciding whether or not you want to get back in this? I hear you. On welfare and shit. Yeah, there could have been a separation or some type of... Yeah, I feel like some of you guys were separated because of the disloyalty that was happening. And what's going to happen is now... You say to the universe, just let the universe know what you want. If you want to be back together with that because you feel that, look, justice, I was just about to feel, you feel that the judicial system needs to change, I would let the universe know I am interested. This is what I said. I am interested in getting back together with my family. My real family. Those of you who actually believe that these people in this group would die for you. We were split up. It can't stay this way. Beast. You're a beast. You have no fear. This mom hates that too. She's drinking. She could have said you were drinking. And then what was it? This is how they do it. This is how. Well, she said she wasn't drinking. And she hangs on every fucking word that you say. I can't even imagine what she looks like. Being like this, you gotta look real rough. But she said she wasn't drinking. And then she went out with so-and-so and drank. She walked, or she got a ride, or she Ubered, or he Ubered. And they had this, that, and the other. You drink every fucking night. It would be nice if this dad would defend you. He could be a victim of this thing that I just exposed, but putting frequencies in the house. And they're showing me a man that just walks around and yeses someone to death. It's scary for some of you. Yeah, the world turned upside down because they separated these cartels and mafias and Crips and Bloods and shit just to cause problems between you. Weaken the herd. Yeah, nuh-uh. Now, granted, there are some of them that obviously not everybody's going to be loyal, but for the ones who are disloyal, some of them are dead, others are locked up. The universe is placing them in certain situations. Don't help those now who you can see maybe getting punished for something. It's happening for a reason so that the loyal ones are left. Love you.